underway here. Hang on just a sec. I've got a little bitty ad read for you guys at the very top of this. There we go. This episode is brought to you by Pride vs. Pack. Pride v. Pack, whether you're looking for athletic wear or active wear or streetwear, Pride v. Pack has you covered. Veteran-owned and operated out of Mission, Texas. They are true believers in both independent artists as well as the music scene that we're trying to cultivate here in Austin, Texas. And for right now, you can use code LOCALSETS25 for 25% off your first order. So if you're in need of new apparel, spring wardrobe refresh, or you just want to support a dope organization that supports us, please go and check them out at pridevpack.com and use code LOCALSETS25 for 25% off your order. Let's start the show. All right, now we're officially starting.
Who do I make eye contact with?
Just with me.
Just with you alone?
Just with
Not the cameras, okay.
Don't stare into the camera. It's super weird. I mean, you can stare in the camera if you want, but it does get slightly...
I don't mind being a little bit off-putting. You know?
Oh, yeah. All right. And make some noise in 3, 2, 1. Put your hands together. One and only Marion Carrillo! Hell yeah. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Local Sets ATX.
Absolutely.
Marion, dude, thank you. You came all the way from very far for this. This is incredible, man.
Yeah, 12 hours? Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Drove down from Albuquerque, yeah. Only had one car accident on the way, so...
Can you tell us more about that? You were hit by a semi?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, if you were in Lubbock on Tuesday morning and you saw a small white Civic get hit 5 times by a semi at a red light, that was me.
Oh, my God.
I'm okay.
Times.
5 times. Yeah, I got to a red light. He pulled up behind me, stopped, and then rolled forward and hit me. I pulled ahead. He rolled forward, hit me again, and then he pushed me all the way off into the shoulder and then took off. Full on hit and run. Yeah.
That is remarkable. Do you have a license plate we can share with the audience?
I did get the license plate. I gave it to the cops. So
yeah, there we go.
We'll hope that they do something with it.
Hopefully they'll do something with it. My God.
Yeah, I'm only in, like an 8 out of 10 level of pain, but we'll be fine. The show goes on, man. The show goes on.
The show goes on. These are the stories of the artists that you don't get a chance to hear. This is what really makes the art.
the glamour of the road, huh?
Yeah, right, the glamour. What is the first track you're going to play for us, man?
I'm going to play a song called Cotton Candy.
Okay.
So I used to be a drunk.
Okay.
And there was one bar in downtown Albuquerque that served food and drinks at the same time. Now that's changed, but for a long time this was the only one. It was this place called the Blackbird Bouvet. And my dog and I used to go and hang out there all the time. All the servers knew us. All the regulars knew us. We'd hang out on the back patio. I'd get loaded on dollar PBRs and nachos. And at last call...
Sounds like a great night.
It was a great night every weekend, man. At last call, I'd clip him. I had a big carabiner, and I'd clip him to my belt, and he'd pull us back to the apartment because I didn't know where I was going anymore. You know?
Wow, dude.
He was a really good dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I fell in love with all the bartenders there, and so this is about them.
All right, you are live. Whenever you're ready.
I haven't seen you since the Blackbird. I heard you made your way out west. Back then I'd always find you downtown, 'cause that's the place you knew the best. With mean tattoos and a kind smile, you always knew how to make me laugh. I haven't seen you in a long while. What say me and you relive the past? 'Cause I still taste your cotton candy, still smell your dime store perfume. I wouldn't change one thing about it, babe. I don't know, I still come back home for you. You called me once from California, said you liked the taste of salty air. Told me about your new religion, saw neon Jesus everywhere. You found me praying at your altar, I cried the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, we were flying Well, it's been nice to see your smile. You always knew how to make me laugh. I hope it's not so long till I can see you again and we can relive our past. 'Cause I still taste your cotton candy, still smell your dime store perfume. I wouldn't change one thing about it, babe. I don't know, I still come back home for you. Yeah, I still taste your cotton candy, still smell your shady rose perfume. I wouldn't change one thing about it, babe. I don't know, I still come back home for you. I wouldn't change one thing about it, my sweet girl. I'm still dreaming now of you.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Holy shit. Dude, you got a great voice, man. Holy smokes.
Thank you so much.
Is that a Heineken Zero that you're drinking now?
That is
or-
a Heineken
Okay.
Zero. Yeah, for the family and friends who were suddenly concerned, this has no alcohol in it.
I was like, man, I hope you still have that dog with you tonight if that's the case.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
That's incredible, man. Dude, you got a great voice. When did you first realize you had that voice?
You know, I grew up doing musical theater. I was a total theater
Oh,
geek.
you're a
I-
theater nerd?
I was, man. I was
Yeah,
dancing,
dude.
singing, I did cabaret, West Side Story, all the traditional
Were you
ones.
a shark or a jet?
I was the one that sings Maria. Is that
was-
Tony?
That was the those are the sharks, right? Or the jet?
No, that was the Jet.
No,
that was the Jet.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
Jet.
yeah. That was Italian, not Puerto Rican.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at my Bob Fosse. I need to figure out my Bob Fosse lore.
Oh man, yeah. No, but that was. I mean, I started doing that when I was like 7.
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, so I've always loved performing. My personality's always been too large for small spaces.
All right, so you cut your teeth in singing in musical theater, and then when did this happen? When did Marion Carrillo become a full-time musician?
I spent most of my 20s living out of an 80-liter bag, traveling all over the world. And when I got home, I decided I needed to like take something seriously.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I always kind of wanted to be, like write music, write songs. I've always been obsessed with songwriters.
Yeah.
In particular, I care way more about the content of the lyrics than I do about anything else. I can listen to like a Blaze Foley live album for days, even though the quality is dog shit.
Yeah.
But the lyrics are just so good. And I never really thought I'd be able to write. And then when I was in Italy on that trip, I sat down with this Scottish couple. I was helping them rebuild their house, and they were both musicians. And somehow I just sat down and wrote a song. And
that's it.
And I was like, shit, maybe I could do this.
Maybe you could do this.
Yeah.
All right, so you're obviously very talented in other facets. You were helping a couple build a house. Like, what was the story there? You can't just go past that.
Yeah, I was in Italy, and this couple, they had moved to Italy from Scotland because one of them had MS, and so they needed to be in a warmer climate.
Okay.
And they took that deal where you buy like an Italian house for $1 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you invest in it. And so I did work exchange with them. I built a staircase. My girlfriend at the time, she like reupholstered all the furniture in the house, and we did it. Yeah, we did a whole bunch of jobs for them.
You guys are saints. You're just traveling around, just hooking people up.
I mean, yeah, they fed us, kept us drunk. They took really great care of us too. Yeah, I got to live in the Italian countryside outside of Pisa for like a month or something like that.
Dude, that's wild. All right, so you were there for about a month just fixing up a house?
Something like that, yeah.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah,
Do you
it was a
still,
great
do
time.
you still keep in touch with that couple?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, they both. Anytime I'm like they'll probably listen to this more than likely.
Oh, hell yeah. Man.
Yeah. So they're real cool folks, And yeah, like I said, both musicians as well. They had a bar in the Isle of Skye, and I don't know if you know much about Scotland and
yeah.
music, and yeah, so they
great place
regular
for
jam
Scotch.
nights. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you been to Scotland?
I have not yet. It's on my list.
All right, we got to get
It's
you
on
to
my
Scotland.
list. I had to finish grad school first. But hey, if there's anyone from Scotland watching and you want me to come out and play in your bar, just send me a message. I will make it happen.
And what's your social media handle in case that actually is a thing?
The more _ the Marion.
Ah, very clever.
Keep it easy to remember. It rhymes.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Yeah, a drunk cowboy in Red River gave me that.
Okay.
This dude walked in, man, dust still falling off him, still smelled like horse. And I was playing in like a little winery up there, and he got loaded on white wine, man. I mean, the whole night, this guy's like pinky up, right? And at the end of the night, he's having to be carried out, and he enjoyed the show, I guess. And he's just like, the more the merrier, man.
Oh, my God.
That's mine. Thank you very much,
God
sir.
bless
I
him.
appreciate you, yeah.
Also, a potential album name for your next album is White Wine Cowboy.
White wine cow. Hey,
There you go.
that's not bad at all, dude. I liked that guy though. Yeah.
Do you ever talk to him anymore or no?
We text for a little bit when I was still going to Red River pretty regularly. He'd come and see me, but that's about it. Kind of one of those. He was an interesting character though. He had a hat that was signed by a whole bunch of my favorite songwriters, people like Ray Wiley, Corb Lund, folks like that. Jason Boland from Jason Boland and the Stragglers, and
Oh, man.
yeah. So it was interesting. We got along real well right away.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That's an interesting thing about music and the life that like traveling musicians live is you guys get a chance to meet some real interesting people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we do.
Real interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to song number 2. What's song number 2 on the night? What are we doing?
Okay, so this is called Once in a Lifetime. I got a bit that I do about it when I'm playing live. I say, man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm real sick and tired of living in unprecedented times. I would enjoy some beige years with not a lot of shit going on, but I was born in the early 90s and nothing's ever slowed down. All right, ready?
Yeah, you're good.
The Oklahoma City bomber named Timothy McVeigh. There come stains on the dress, but old Billy got away. And now the army's headed off to Kosovo, and someone's shooting up Columbine. But I ain't worried though, because this only happens once in a lifetime. The early 2000s were scary days. We all watched 9/11 on live. Yeah, Bush said something about WMDs, and now we know he lied. Still, the army headed off to a proxy war and furthered our divide. Nothing to worry though, because this only happens once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, that's what they say. It's only once in a lifetime. It's only once in a lifetime. It's only once in a lifetime. That's what they say. Once in a lifetime, so they say. It seems these things happen every day. The storm is rolling and it ain't slowing down. Just a matter of time till it's in your tail. Well, guns in schools and crooked cops, I've seen this one before. A black man dead at a traffic stop and the murder gets ignored. And now the army's headed down to Iran for some fucking reason, just to waste more young lives. I can't pretend no more that this only happens once in a lifetime. It ain't once in a lifetime. It ain't once in a lifetime. No, no, no. It ain't once in a lifetime.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you.
Dude, that's a dope track. That's a great track, man. Dude, you're a very talented. You're a very talented feller.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
appreciate that.
That's great, man. Your music's dope. Your voice is great. You're kind of like a one-man show, man.
Man, flattery gets you everywhere, baby. I don't know where you're trying to get, but
I gotta get some more shots of you drinking that Heineken. Not a sponsor, but we are looking Heineken. There you go. So is Marion. There he is. This is a great Heineken Zero ad. Dude, that's a great song. I see. It's really difficult for people to put politics in lyrics these days and not have it sound preachy and annoying. You did that really well.
hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was
Thank
great.
you.
What was the inspiration? Well, outside of all the shit that's happening right now.
How do I say it? Basically, so I write about whatever's giving me anxiety in the moment. You know?
So you have so much material.
I have God, right now, man. Oh, it's never ending.
I know.
It is never ending. But you know, the like fun, but also deeply, deeply dark and depressing part is I can change that last lyric like every other month.
Yeah,
I've got a new thing I can toss in there.
Yeah, man.
You know, but it's been nice to particularly to catch people's reactions. You know, so long as they don't try to come up and break my shit.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, outside of like, I guess unless you're a politician or like, I don't know, you have like stock in like Raytheon or something. I don't know who's really in support of this last one. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, seriously, man.
It seems like a very odd thing that's happening.
It's all the nightmare.
Yeah, I know, man.
The horrors persist, but so do I.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Like, it's like control the controllables, right? So it's like I don't have any control of it, but I can put some more love and support in the world. So
That's
I'll do
right.
that in the interim until
That's
the,
right.
the bombs go off.
I can show up for my friends. I can, I work as a therapist in my day job. That's how I pay to do this.
Okay.
And I can show up for my clients,
There you go.
Yeah.
How is that? So is that what you went to your master's
yeah.
degree? Okay, so it's
Yeah.
a therapy, psychiatry.
I'm a clinical social worker.
Clinical social worker. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you fall into that?
Well, so I specialize in sex and relationships.
Okay.
For my work, and that was just a natural progression for my life. It was an easy choice to make. I've been heavily involved in like the queer communities and things like that for my entire adult life, so for the last 16 years, 18 years, and I knew I wanted to go into mental health. I knew I wanted to serve my community, so that just made sense.
It made sense, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a very noble thing. How many years have you been doing it?
3 now, 4?
3 or 4 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I specifically sought it out as a way to support music so that I wouldn't be reliant on a tip jar to eat,
That's a thing that does happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music's not an easy industry.
No, we don't get into it for the money, do we?
No, that's for damn sure. It's really for the love of the game. That's it, man.
Yeah, for the love of the hustle.
Yeah, love of something. I don't know. The expression. I don't know what it is. I guess it's funny, man. The amount of people that are in music, everyone kind of knows it's very difficult to make money doing it, but there are a lot of people that are still getting into it.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like in a world that might be stifling expression, maybe that's a reason people still fall into music in a way.
Yeah.
Where it's like the last bastion of like a place where you can really be yourself and unabashedly so, and actually be celebrated for it as well.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, and I mean with AI now kind of taking over the streaming charts and shit like that, I think people are going to be more and more drawn to musicians who are actually there in person, and they can look in the eye, they can smell the sweat, they can be in the room, right?
Yeah, man.
And
well, AI is an interesting thing because as a tool, it can be very useful. But
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're trying to use it to replace humans, you've gone very far astray. And I know that the CEO of Suno has spoken out about how difficult it is to make music, and nobody really enjoys it, and it's like not very rewarding. And it's just like you're so fucking off on everything across the board. It's kind of a remarkable sentiment.
It's like it's impressive how off base that can be.
Yeah, I mean, there is something about the journey of hard work and how difficult it is to do something that's difficult to do, and when you actually finally get it, like how rewarding it is. So the concept that we're going to strip a younger generation of yet another thing that they can be really good at, and also reward them for it in another tactile fashion is just like, fuck. I mean, how many times are we going to do this before we just completely lose ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, well, find another population to extract the wealth from, I suppose.
I know, it's so crazy, man. And it's like, yeah, I really hope this. I will say this about AI, which is great. It is pushing more people back into live in-person things because you don't know what's real and what isn't, and unless you're like there with your eyeballs in person, it's kind of hard to know. Yeah, and there is something about celebrating human talent, and also AI music fucking sucks. Come on,
it really does.
It's so bad.
But still somehow made #1 on Apple. So.
Well, and then there's also the other thing too about like the charts and like how they're manipulated. So I don't even know if the charts are real now.
I mean, AI music being listened to by AI listeners, and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000%. It's like you get bot farms that are pulling up music, and you're zhuzhing the number to make it better than it actually is.
Yeah.
I think that's happening on a regular. It's unfortunate, but it's a thing. We'll just keep celebrating people until something changes.
I mean, that's all we can do, man.
Hell yeah, dude! All right, so you got your start in in music theater.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with music. When did you get your first guitar? And is that the first guitar you ever got?
This is not my first guitar. My brother gave me when I was like 8 or 9, but I never actually learned how to do anything with it. It just sat in a case in the closet.
Okay.
You know, and I still have that guitar. I've rebuilt it a couple times now, and it's an old electric. And then I was helping a woman move. God, 8 years ago? No, even longer, probably. 8 or 9 years ago, I was helping a woman move, and she had an old Seagull Dreadnought like this one that was her dad's, and she didn't want it. It had just been sitting in the garage. So she was like, "Here, you take it. You know, instead of me paying you for any of this, take this." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I'd never had a quality acoustic guitar, and I don't know if you've ever been told this, but like a good instrument works with you.
Yes.
You know, a quality instrument helps you. And all of a sudden, I was so much more comfortable playing guitar because I had an instrument that wasn't fighting me the whole time.
Yeah, like the lift wasn't like 6 inches off the frets.
Exactly. So when I made the decision to really, really invest, I went back to Seagull because I just like the sound. I like the cedar top. I like just the depth and the warmth of it. And so this has been my workhorse now for the last 7 years.
7 years.
6, 7 years.
So you're fairly new to like the guitar playing, singing thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Dude.
Yeah,
You're
and
so
self-taught completely.
YouTube Academy?
No. I got a chord book and went on, Ultimate Chords or whatever it is, and just started learning songs.
Dude, that's
and I was
dope.
like, I want to know how to do this thing.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
There is dude, that's fantastic. We have a lot of artists that are like self-taught on the show, and typically it's like from YouTube. The fact that you're like that analog is, I love that. Especially how much we were just shitting on AI.
Yeah.
that makes me even happier. All right, what is song number 3 on the night? What are we doing?
Song number 3 is a newer one, and this is something that is not on the upcoming record. So this is still being workshopped a little bit, but I like it. It feels good, you know. Recently, my wife started noticing gray hair coming in my beard and on the top and stuff like that.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Dude, I'm so excited.
I love it.
I'm so psyched. I've wanted to go gray since I was like this tall, and so I was really happy about that. And I started thinking about it, and I sat down and I wrote this. This is called "Damn Good Ride."
All right, over to you.
Finally seeing gray staring back at me. I wanted to be old from the time I was 3. Oh, ain't that the beauty of dreams? And the wrinkles round my eyes show my smiles and strife. I've learned that's what you get from a well-worn life. Oh, it's a double-edged knife. And I always thought I'd be dead by 25. And I just hope my back holds up through the night. Well, age is no curse, just the price I paid. Oh, for another day. Well, I've seen the Spanish Steps and the Northern Lights. I've seen my face bloody when I lost a fight. Oh, yeah, I've seen lonely nights. But all my lovers tell me I get better with time. They know that I deliver where the rain or shine. Oh, yeah, it's a mark of pride. Now I don't mind the grace so bad. Yeah, I'm just glad that age comes with more than that. And I'm sure by the end that I'll want more time. Oh, 'cause it's a damn good ride. I don't mind the grace or the dance so bad. Yeah, I'm just glad that age comes with more than that. And I'm sure by the end that I'll want more time. Oh, 'cause it's a damn good ride. Oh, 'cause it's a damn good ride. Whoa, whoa.
It is a damn good ride.
It is, man. For all the, again, I mean, the horrors persist, so do I, and, you know, I still find ways to find joy in every little thing wherever I can.
That's kind of the only thing you can do to keep yourself sane, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Describe yourself in 3 emojis.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that's not the answer I was expecting.
Let's see. I use the black heart a lot. I like that one. I don't know why. It's the leftover punky goth kid in me.
There you go.
So definitely the black heart. Probably the crying, laughing.
Okay. Those are 2 solid answers.
Thank you. I gotta come up with a third one. I think my wife would probably say the kissing one, and that or like the sweating, panting one.
Okay.
Because I'm married a 6'2" burlesque dancer, and I am often found myself just going, you know. So it describes me well.
How did you and your wife meet?
I was recently sober.
Oh, okay.
And I was at a house party, and I'd seen her around town because Albuquerque's not huge, and again, 6'1" or 2, something like that, plus heels.
Yeah.
You know, she's noticeable. She stands out. And she was in the backyard of this house party, laid back on like a chaise lounge, and she had toxic waste, neon green hair.
There you go.
And
Stand out even more with that.
stands out even more, yeah. And when I first got sober, I was like, shit, I got to learn how to talk to people now, like a sober person. And one of the things I read was to break the ice, compliment people on a choice that they have made. Not something natural to them, but something they put effort into.
Yeah.
You know, so I walked over to her, and I think I'm just trying to be friendly. I'm like, this is my first public event since I quit drinking. And I was like, hey, I'd really like the color of your hair. Like, that had to take a lot of work, you know? And she looks up at me drunk and just goes, well, I didn't do it for you.
Wow.
And I was like, whew. But we got to talking later in the night, and she was like, oh, okay, you're not so bad.
I guess I'll marry you.
Basically, yeah. No, you know, I like a woman who'll be a little mean to me. You know, that's nice.
Got to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Got to keep me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Can't give it to you for easy.
No, and she don't. She's great.
That's wonderful, man. All right,
She's a
so
badass.
how long have you guys been married? Tell us about that.
We're coming up on 5 years in November.
Oh my God, congrats, man. That's huge.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm taking her to Oaxaca.
Ooh.
She's an art curator outside of her work, and so she really likes fiber arts and like just handcrafted things.
Fiber arts? What is that?
Fiber arts like wool, weaving,
okay.
Anything that's made from fibers.
Okay.
And Oaxaca is very well known for its craftspeople, and so I was like, perfect. That's what we're doing.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys, are you, any family plans? Do you have any kids? Are you
No.
going
We got dogs, man. We got 2 pit bulls, and that's plenty.
Hey, 2 pitties. I
Yeah.
like that. They're a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are their names?
We got Pancho Villa, he's a big 80-pound brindle, and he's just made out of meat and anxiety.
Yeah.
That's all he's got. And then Zora Neale Hurston.
Zora Neale Hurston.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
moly.
Named for the author. Their eyes were watching God. Because she's got these crazy eyes, And it's like, yeah, you've seen things, you've lost your mind because of it. And she has, man. She's nuts. But they're great dogs, though.
This dog has seen some shit.
This dog has seen some shit. Yeah.
1,000 yard stare. Wait, did you get him from a breeder? Did you adopt him?
No. Pancho came from the pound, the city pound.
That's the way.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, and he had been a bait dog before we got him.
What does that mean, a bait dog?
Oh, I don't know if you do trigger warnings or not, but
we will now. Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. So this bait dogs are dogs that dog fighting people will like tie to a fence and then sick their other dogs on them.
Oh fuck, dude, that's horrible.
It is. It's atrocious. He's covered in scars. He's deeply traumatized.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
If we can answer that question, we'll solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
But
Jesus Christ.
he's a great dog, though, man. He's covered in scars, but he's a mama's boy. He just wants to be on top of her. If he could climb in her skin, he would.
Yeah, man.
You know? And then Zora's a complete maniac. And I love that about her. You know, she's got energy, man, and attitude, and I love that.
Energy and attitude is the way to do
Yeah.
it. We have we just got a second dog. We have a Catahoula mix.
Okay.
He's got a little pity in him,
Nice.
not by a lot though.
Yeah.
And then we've got another. His name is Tim, and then our other. We basically got Tim a dog because they're like they need a companion. They're like companion animals. So we got a little pit bull, a little gray pit bull from the pound as well, and his name is Steve, and he's great. Let me ask you this: do your pitties have like paw skin problems? Because every pit bull we've had, which is only 2 now, but it's like they all have impossible.
Yeah, Pancho, bad. Really badly.
What
Yeah,
do you
he'll scratch
do?
his neck till it bleeds and stuff. We did an elimination diet to figure out what he was allergic to.
Did it work?
Yeah. We identified chicken and grain. So basically every inexpensive dog food on the market.
Can't have it. Yeah.
So, we pay a lot of money to feed him.
Yep.
And then we give Apoquel, the vet gives us. And
I keep hearing this Apoquel thing. Yeah.
it's expensive, but it works. And then supposedly their copyright or their whatever it is running out. And so that we'll get generics hopefully in the next couple of years. So.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Yeah, because we did the elimination diet with Steve, but it's like he also doesn't have like a gear that he can slow down. So when he goes to itch himself, there's no like.
Oh yeah. It's just
gentle,
go full speed.
It's just kick your ear off your head, and it's like, dude, there's a reason you're bleeding. Please stop doing that.
Please stop doing that.
We've got a little pillow around his head to prevent him from hurting himself.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's basically all we can do. All right, let's go to song number 4. What are we doing?
Okay.
I'll go crazy about pit bulls.
Me too. Don't worry. Well, it's good that we were talking about my wife there. This is a song that I wrote for her after we met. A few months after we met, I moved up to Las Vegas, New Mexico, to go to school for a little while. I spent 2 semesters up there, I think.
Okay.
And being freshly sober and being in a really small town in northern New Mexico, those 2 things don't often go together super well. There's not a ton to do. But I was just thinking a lot about this girl that I'm driving back every weekend. I'm driving back to Albuquerque to spend time with her, And so I wrote this song. This is called If I Find Peace. Well, if I find peace for the day I die, I'm gonna hang my head and surely cry. It'll be a home with love and light. If I find peace for the day I die, I know the man that I wanna be. I see him now and I believe he's good and kind and proud and free. Hey, that's a man that I wanna be. With a rambling soul, I hope it's true that I can love and still leave you. I feel lost when I try to stay, but my rambling soul will guide the way. And if I find peace for the day I die, gonna hang my head and surely cry. It'll be a home with love and light if I find peace for the day I die. And if I find peace for the day I die, gonna rest my body by my lover's side. My soul rests in shades of blue. If I find peace, it'll be with you. If I find peace, it'll be with you. If I find peace, it'll be with you. Thank you.
That's a beautiful track.
Thank you so much.
That's a beautiful track.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, dude. So I'm assuming you've played that for your wife.
Oh, yeah, she hates it. No, she doesn't hate the song. She likes the song. Well, she mostly likes the song. So she's an art curator, so she's the most critical person in my life. She's got a real strong eye for it. And these days, when I write a new song, I'll be like, hey, I want to show you this, but I'm not ready for your thoughts on it.
Got it.
Right now, I just want you to tell me, great job, babe. And she gets it. She's on board. She's like, cool, I understand, but I will be taking notes.
Oh, God. I will tell you.
But it's great. I mean, she helps me be a better writer,
Well, I mean, criticism is a part of this job, right? It's like
absolutely, dude.
It's like the things you write for yourself, and then once you release them to the world, they don't really belong to you anymore.
Yeah.
They're kind of out.
I agree.
That and like most of the internet is just, they're like all cunts. So it's like not all people watching this are wonderful, but it's like
everyone who watches this show in particular, fantastic person.
People, wonderful people. But there is just some shit on the internet that's like, good Lord, like we posted some stuff and I've had to go through and like throw comments out. It's like, why? Like, what is wrong with you? Why does it give you joy to be a
Why is this
shithead?
happening to me?
Yeah, it's so bizarre, man. I don't get it. It is. I don't understand people. That's okay.
It really is.
You have mentioned drinking a couple times and that you're sober now. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What happened that you said no more? Was it just the walks home with your dogs, or
no? What I tell people generally is you don't get sober in your mid-20s because things went well.
Fair. That's fair.
I started really young is a big part of it. I was a heavy drinker for almost 15 years because I started.
How young are we talking?
I started like at 13.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. By 15 or so, I was hiding bottles of rum in the top of the toilet and stuff like that. Yeah,
dude, that's really.
Yeah, I was a mess, man. I was a handful, as one might say. Yeah.
Holy smokes! How are you getting bottles of rum at the age of 15?
Because I lived in New Mexico, and not everyone's necessarily reputable.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
But also, the other thing, this is a disgusting detail, but I'll share it. You don't have to be 21 to buy vanilla extract.
Oh.
And it's like 78% alcohol or something like that.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. My liver is messed up.
Okay, so you were doing shots of vanilla extract.
I was drinking the whole damn bottle, man, straight from the bottle. Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Wild.
It was really bad. Yeah.
I actually, I think the last time I went to get almond extract for a cake or something, I did get carded.
They carded you?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, so that's changed.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
they didn't used to. I was just like, my mom's making cookies.
You're like, your mom's making a shitload of cookies.
My mom's making a ton of cookies, dude. Yeah.
That's why. All right, so you got sober young because of just it being out of control. Was there something that happened in particular, like you crash a car or something?
No, luckily not. For don't drink and drive.
Yes.
But I did a lot.
Yeah.
And luckily never hurt anybody, never got stopped.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, seriously. No, so my dad had a heart attack. I was on my first run, my first ever tour, and I was in Pensacola, Florida, and I got woken up by a phone call from my mom, and my dad was having a heart attack. And luckily, he's okay. Everything was fine. He was in a hospital so quickly. There was no damage to his heart. It's awesome.
God, man.
Yeah. But I had to be in New Orleans that night. And so I drove into New Orleans. By this time, I know everything's cool. I play my show at this funky little, indie, communist coffee house. It was a really cool spot. I loved it. It was great. It was awesome. And then I go out for the night, and I'm like, I'm going to go to one of the bars on Bourbon Street, and I'm going to read a book. I'm going to have a beer, and I'm going to go back to my friend's house and pass out.
How'd that work?
That didn't work out. Yeah, no. About 7:30 in the morning, I was stumbling back into her house, and I'd done just a mountain of drugs with a bunch of strangers. I mean, it was a fun night, But I realized in the morning that I was like, oh, that was an emotional response. I had an emotional reaction to what was going on. Okay, good to know. Didn't think about it too much. And I got home from that tour, and a week later, Anthony Bourdain killed himself. And I saw that news first thing in the morning. And my first thought through my head was well, I'm going to do that someday.
Oh, shit.
And I just stopped. I just put it down. I've never really even had a craving. I was so just I can't fucking do this anymore.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's profound.
Yeah, that's the first time I've told that story with the potential of this many people seeing it. So,
well, thank you for your vulnerability. And
you're welcome.
It's a serious topic, and there's actually in the description on our YouTube page, there's a organization called Sims Foundation that we do work with. We actually hosted a gala here a couple weeks ago with them. They're a fantastic organization here in Austin, Texas, and they provide support to people in the music industry adjacent, like sound engineer, family members, those types of things for people that are suffering with drug addiction, mental health issues, alcoholism.
That's
so if you do need help on a serious note, there are resources here in Austin, Texas. Please check out the Sims Foundation. They're a great organization.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Well, thank you for sharing that, man.
Absolutely.
Those things aren't always easy to talk about.
No,
and that's I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad that you came back from that. But I do appreciate you talking about the vulnerability side of it, because sometimes those conversations, while they're difficult to have,
people need to hear them. Folks need to hear them so that they know they're not alone, so that they know, oh, man, somebody else has been through this too, I mean, I had my first overdose at 15. Got defibrillated. It was I was a mess, dude. I was a mess. And that actually leads really well into the next song.
Okay.
If you're all right with that.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay.
What's it called?
This next song is called The Patron Saint of Sorrow, and I'll tell you about it after.
Okay.
I had a friend who laid his head, and in the morning he was dead. Yeah, Bad Batch took him in his sleep. He was far too young to die. I never know the reason why, and I won't forget just how it felt to weep. I lost another one dark night. A drunk driver took his life. Yeah, he died beside the road, alone and cold. By his grave, his daddy cried for his son's broken life. And I've never seen a man who looks so old. That's just the way it is. At least that's what I've come to know. But if the good die young, then where does that leave me? For those who've gone were far too kind. They were prisoners in their time. But the patron saint of sorrow set them free. woman who lost her life with her newborn by her side. Yeah, in a hospital, forgotten in the back. Lord, I know she tried her best with that weight on her chest, but depression's enough to make any person cry. That's just the way it is. At least that's what I've come to know. Well, if the good die young, then where does that leave me? Those who've gone were far too kind. They were prisoners in their time, but the patron saint of sorrow set them free. That's just the way it is. At least that's what I've come to know. Well, if the good die young, then where does that leave me? For those who've gone were far too kind. They were prisoners in their time, but the patron saint of sorrow set them free. Well, the patron saint of sorrow set them free. Yeah, the patron saint of sorrow set us free.
Yeah. Woo! Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Dude, your voice is dope.
Thanks, man.
God damn, that's so good, man. That's so good. What was it? So, what was the inspiration of that? How did that come to live?
You know Otis Gibbs? You know any of his music?
Maybe.
Great East Nashville dude, incredible songwriter, writes a lot of like American history stuff, a lot of like pro-union stuff, like really, really interesting stuff. Has a cool podcast about like East Nashville musicians and stuff like that too. Just made a movie about John Prine's life that he's touring all around the country right now.
I'm writing this down. I'm checking it out later.
Good, yeah, you should. I highly recommend it. But he's got a song, oh God, I can't remember the name of it now, but talks about, you know, the friends that have gone and like, you know, you're welcome to screw with any drugs you want, but if you've lost as many friends as me, you might not be so up for it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I can't remember the exact lyric, but I don't know. I was ruminating on that idea, and I was ruminating on all the folks who've died before me, friends that I've known, like folks who, they were kids. We were all just fucking kids, you know, and dying long before we had the opportunity to even live.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, thinking about the, like, as such a screw up myself, you know, here I still am. And what does that mean for me, you know? And so, yeah, I thought about them and these folks who I wanted to memorialize in a way, you know.
It's basically like a song of survivor's guilt.
Oh, yeah, 100%, man.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
What a beautiful song to come out of something
Thank
so
you.
dark.
Thank you.
This is why music is so incredible. Fucking AI music again, man. It's like this is
No heart.
This is exactly, and it's
Yeah.
a copy of a copy. It's just a really fancy carbon copy.
Yeah.
And it's like to be able to generate something. I mean, I think it's as close as you're going to get to God is to create something from a raw emotion like that. That's so beautiful, dude. It's a great song.
Yeah. When I was little, I was a really just lonely kid. My parents are both older. One of the lightest skinned of all of my cousins, and I grew up separate of them. So I didn't have a lot of peers, and music was always like the thing I could lean on. I had a big stereo system with a record player and 2 tower speakers in my bedroom right next to my bed. And late at night, I could turn that on, and I'd usually turn on the country station because that was the best signal I could get, you know, and I'd keep it down really low so I could hear it, but no one else in the house could. And that was being not alone, you know?
Yeah.
And so when I set out to write, I was like, I want to do that for somebody else.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We have time for one more song. Well, before we get to it, though, I always ask this to all the artists, what are you hoping to get out of doing a show like this? If you could put it out into the world for it to come back to you, manifestation-wise, what can the universe give to you, man?
Exactly that, man. I got the things I need, but if I can help somebody else feel seen, feel not alone feel like they are, someone else's experience what they're experiencing and understands those feelings. That's more than enough.
That's beautiful.
You know.
Man. You're a fucking great guy, man. I'm
Thanks,
so glad
man.
this worked out, dude. Thank you again for. I know you're coming in through from New Mexico, but I really appreciate you making time to drive all the way out here. And I know I've got some other gigs in town too, but this is great. I'm really glad this worked out. Also, shout out to Brian Venn from Jet Fuel Artistry.
A huge shout out to Brian Van. That dude kills it, man.
Yeah, Brian's a fucking bad motherfucker.
He was down here with me for the whole 2 days, 3 days that I was here doing South by stuff.
Yeah.
And he was walking up and down 6 with me, helping promote.
Dude, he's the best.
He's
man.
the best, dude.
Yeah, and he's got some killer artists. He also introduced us to Gina Fontanella. She did the show, and she's
total badass.
Absolute killer.
Total
Absolute killer.
badass.
Yeah, dude, this is great. Thank you again for doing it. All right, what's the last song on the evening?
I always like to close with this. I was telling you before about my wife. She's 6'1", 6'2". She's a burlesque dancer. My life rocks. Besides all the glitter that's all over my fucking house. But so I wrote a thank you song to her, and it's a real sweet, genuine, really important, love song for my wife. This is called, am I good?
Yes, you are.
This is called Loud Ass Woman. Shut my mouth. I got a sharp tongue, I ain't got no doubts. Well, I'm always right here, just you wait and see. It takes a loud-ass woman to love a man like me. I got a loud-ass woman, she's tall and she's lean. She's a fireball, she don't take no shit from me. One look from her can stop me, no, that's true. My loud-ass woman keeps telling me what to do. Kisses taste like the rain. Just one touch to melt away all my pain. She's many things, but don't you call her coy. My long-legged woman, well, she's my pride and joy. Never been the kind to know when to shut my mind. I got a sharp tongue, I ain't got no doubts. I think I'm always right here, guess I'll wait and see. It takes a loud-ass woman to love a man like me. It takes a loud-ass woman to love a man like this ugly son of a bitch standing up here named me.
Yeah! Marion Carrillo, everybody make some noise!